So the Hebrew scriptures talk about the arrival of the Tseva Hashemayim, that's the sky armies or the airborne armies. They arrive, they form the El Ba'adat, that's the council of power, and the being who's chairing this process, who's known by the title El Elyon, which simply means the powerful one, higher than the other powerful ones. He portions out lands to different Elohim, and the Elohim own the land, the minerals in the land, the fauna on the land, and the human beings on the land. And among those Elohim is a being who goes by the name of Yahweh, and he is clearly a junior member of the El Ba'adat because he gets a people group with no land. His people group are on the land of Egypt, belonging to the Elohim by the name Achech. And so when we're introduced to Yahweh in the Moses story, his first task is to go to Achech's land and notice the phonological similarity of those names. Yahweh, Achech, the counterpart Elohim, which becomes very clear in the book of Joshua at a later stage in the story when Joshua says to the people, decide who you're going to serve, Achech or Yahweh. Same kind of service, same kind of entity. So Yahweh has to go to Egypt and get his people group out of Egypt, and then he has to fight with other Elohim in order to get land for his human beings to live on. El Elyon has created this artificial scarcity, ensuring that the Elohim are going to be conflicting with each other. And the whole of the story of Yahweh and his people group, that's what frames it. That's why they're always in conflict. That's why they always feel like they're the underdog and are having to kill and slaughter people in order to get possession of land. That's why Yahweh is so keen on presenting himself as a man of war. His other name is the powerful one, the destroyer, and he goes about proving himself worthy of that name. So that's what frames those stories. Yahweh comes along, he gets his people, and then he creates the laws by which they're going to be governed and creates the people structures by which they're going to be managed. And that whole system fits absolutely squarely in the world's canon of dragon narratives. So wow. That's the framing of the Moses story. And really you can tell the story of Moses / Yahweh absolutely in parallel. So when Jesus comes along and starts dismantling the place of Moses, he's also, by the same token, dismantling the place of Yahweh and replacing those laws with his own teachings.